Good morning. Either I'm starting to lose it or someone's not telling the truth. So help me out with this one. Last night, there was a music festival / protest for Stop Cop City just outside Atlanta. Sean Keenan is a New York Times reporter who was covering the event that apparently had a bounce house. Now, while at this music festival, this group of protesters in black bloc and camo walked through. So these are the music festival attendees. And then over here is this parade of people who don't really look like they're attending a music festival. Shortly after that, those same people are seen here throwing fireworks at the police. Okay. This is a better look at those folks, and I don't know what those guys are carrying. It looks like a bazooka. And then there's video of this guy in a red hat just casually watching them light fire to this piece of construction equipment. This is what the scene looked like afterwards. And the New York Times reporter notes that no arrests were made at the scene. No one in the camo or in the black bloc got arrested by police who were being hit with fireworks and watching different pieces of equipment be lit on fire. The police never drew their weapons, and no cop cars surrounded them or kettled them. Instead, the police went back into the woods to that music festival and arrested 35 people. When the riot was taking place, the police noted that these protesters appeared to be mostly white males. That is the police's own description. And the people who got arrested were mostly black or indigenous and dressed like this. Now, you could change your clothes, of course, but they arrested these people while they were sitting in lawn chairs by their tents. And then the New York Times published a story with the headline, "Protesters Torch Cop City." And it was only the New York Times, the Daily Mail, and Fox that was reporting on this at all. And Marjorie Taylor Greene was the first to tweet, "Antifa torches Atlanta Public Safety Training Center," and then said tomorrow she'll be introducing legislation to declare Antifa as a terrorist group. But again, no masked protesters were arrested. Obviously, people were throwing fireworks at the police. They lit a construction vehicle on fire. There was 2 other small brush fires. All those folks, hundreds of them, breached that first gate and were right up on the Cop City territory. Why didn't they go after those folks? How did they not kettle those people? How are we not seeing all of those people arrested? Who's the guy in the red hat and who's the 2 people in the green hats behind him? I am admittedly not a person who covers protests all that often, so maybe you guys know, are those people watchers? There's some sort of legal watchers of protests. Is that who the guy in the red hat was? But why didn't they arrest all those people throwing fireworks at the police? And why did they pull a gun on the bounce house? It's just math ain't mathin'.